Today on the channel from the 2026 SummerSlam Elite Build-A-Figure Jesse Ventura wave, we got Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Build-A-Figure Wave unboxing and review. And today on the channel, from the Jesse Ventura SummerSlam 2026 wave, we got Stone Cold Steve Austin. But for all your Stone Cold Steve Austin needs, and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there, and we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do a lot of comparisons later on in this video as well. But Stone Cold riding high here, of course, is a part of the triple threat match at SummerSlam with Jesse Ventura as the referee. You know I'm excited for that Build-A-Figure. You got the SummerSlam graphics for 2026, of course, being held in Viking Stadium. Beautiful this time of year. I'm not exactly sure. I guess I'll let you know. I'm going to be up there in about a week for work, so we'll see how that goes. But we got Stone Cold here, and we've had a lot of Stone Cold Steve Austins. We definitely do know that. But it's been a while since we've had a traditional Stone Cold, is that what we would call this one? Just a meat and potato Stone Cold you could use other ways if you wanted to. We got two heads on this one, and we'll talk about that. But the packaging really stands out. It's got the Vikings colors going on for that as well. And fitting for old Jesse Ventura, Minnesota's own, being in this Build-A-Figure wave, and a fun Build-A-Figure wave where it represents one match. I think that's something fun. I don't want to see it all the time, but it's a nice change of pace here. 8 and up, Stone Cold Steve Austin, glamour shot, all the usual stuff. Austin over there just mean mugging again. And then on the back, tail of the tape, got the blurb, got the Ventura. You got to have it all back here in the cross sell, of course. What's it say about our friend Stone Cold Steve Austin from Victoria, Texas? Beautiful this time of year. 6'2", 252 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded Stone Cold Stunner. Career highlights, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hall of Fame inductee. The Texas Rattlesnake defended the WWE Championship in a triple threat match against Triple H and Mankind at SummerSlam 1999. And they truly partied like it was 1999, if I'm not mistaken. I think Prince was even there. I might be mistaken on that. Maybe I just made it up. You never know. You never know. Keep you guessing. Up high. See you later. Goodbye. Parchment paper. What do we got? Ooh, we got some Ventura in here. See you later. Goodbye. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. And we got some Ventura legs down here. We got the sweatpants going on. Jesse looking a little rough in that match, I will say. But we're going to get into that in the future, as you guys know. But the future's now for the Austin figure. Looking pretty good. Looking like a good meat and potatoes Austin, as I mentioned earlier. This is pretty much what you think of. Now, obviously, he's got different vests, different jackets, and I'll be the first one to tell you, outside of Ultimate Warrior stuff and maybe some Terry Funk stuff, I don't pay too much attention to outfits, and I've never been one of those guys like, oh, no, that outfit's from this match, this outfit's from that match. That's not me. That's never really been me. So Austin has a vest on. I couldn't tell you one Austin vest, I don't think. They're all the same to me. Even if they're not, they all kind of feel the same. See you later. Goodbye. Once again. So we get 2 gripping hands out of the package. 2 fists of fury on Austin. Got to have those ready to go for Stone Cold. Ready for punches and bunches. We know what he's up to here. We got Stone Cold out of the package. 2 heads are better than 1. We got a mean mugging Austin right out of the package. Looks like him. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Stoic face. Got a goatee. It's Stone Cold all day long. There's no doubt about it. Second head is one. Man, they're getting their money out of this one, are they not? We had this from Ringside Defining Moments. We have it now. We're getting it in the 3-pack Walmart exclusive here in the next couple of months. And I'm sure some other points between that. So we got the new screaming, yelling Austin head. Not bloody this time around, though. So we get some differences here. But we'll see this a time or two. So for me, I use the bloody one, obviously, on the Ringside one. You'll see that in a little bit. I'll use the non-bloody one probably with that 3-pack, and then I'm just going to probably stick with the one out of the package for this one. Make them as different as possible. You know the rules by now. But you got some Austin extras if you need to do something with them. Looking at Austin here, Austin 316, got the skull on the vest. Stone Cold, got the 3 skulls on the back. Once again, I've seen a lot of vests of Austin over the years. I couldn't tell you if this is right or wrong, but it does look good. Silver and black attack, representing the Raiders all the way down there in Victoria, Texas. Got the black wrist tape going on with the 2 Fists of Fury we mentioned. You got the black knee pads here, and then you got the black knee braces. Man, clunky. I can't imagine wrestling in those, but he did it for sure. So very clunky there. You got the Texas tattoo off to the side, and then you got the Austin boots here looking pretty good. Arms all the way around on here, bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits. Hands back and forth, side to side removable. Head back and forth, side to side removable. Ab crunch, feeling pretty good. Waist, oh, very tight, but it does move. Waist articulation. Austin splits, very tight in the legs here. They do move though, but very, very tight. Look at that. I thought for sure we were going to have some Vietnam bounce back, but nothing. Pretty darn smooth right there. Goes up for the big boot like the Hulkster if he needs to. Thigh cut, double jointed elbow or knees. And let me get my anatomy right. But boy, those knee pads and the braces are on there. So I don't know if it's pinless or not. And to me, this is the perfect example where this could be pinless. If it saves them money, go for it. Make these pinless. Because I'm never taking the braces off. I'm never taking these knee pads off. And I can't see behind it. Make it pins. I don't care. I don't see it. It's out of sight, out of mind. If it's bare and I get to see it, I want pinless. That's just my personal preference there. But looking good. And then you do get the boot cut. And then you get the ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Feels like, looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin to me. There's no doubt about it. And we're going to stick him on a ringside collectible Mattel stand. Of course, code Kyle saves 10% once again. And there it is. Steve Austin looking pretty darn good in this SummerSlam wave. But we already unboxed Mankind on this channel here, so check out that review. Mankind did come with the Smoking Skull belt. So if you want to, obviously you can leave it with Mankind. He ended up winning it. But if you want to pretend like this is on your way to the show, it's the match, whatever, you can obviously put this with Austin. And it's an interesting choice. Do you put this with Austin? Do you put it with Mankind? Do you give it to both of them? Either way, they give it to Mankind. I think most people are going to buy the whole wave. Maybe, maybe not. Everybody wants Ventura in their collection, don't they? They should. They should. But you can pair this with Austin if you want to. So one of those choose your own adventures, as we like to say. You got that ringside exclusive defining moments here with the screaming, yelling head. So you do have that option available to you. And then we got a bunch more Austins. I just grabbed a handful. There's even more than this. There's just some of the Austins and vests that we got in our collection here. Taking it way back to the Legends line once upon a time. And I think got one more, the ringside exclusive one once upon a time as well. So a lot of Austins and vests over the years. I'm sure we'll have a few more, a time or two in the Legends line, Ultimate line, Elite lines, all lines in between. They're going to keep pumping out the Austins, especially if they got a new head sculpt. You know they're going to get the money out of that one. So I'd say be prepared for some more Austin figures here in the future. But this is a pretty good Austin. If you're looking for just one representation of Austin, this could be a pretty good one for Stone Cold. Me personally, I'd get Stunning Steve in my collection first, but that's just me once again. But I do like the looks of this figure. It is worth a pickup, especially if you're building Jesse Ventura. And why would you not be building Jesse Ventura? What are we doing with our life if we're skipping out on that? But very excited to get this Austin. Very excited to build Jesse Ventura. And a pretty fun wave stacking up to be that way here with Stone Cold Steve Austin. But what's your thoughts on this one? Pick up, pass, long game, no game? Gotta have it game? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available wherever podcasts are found every single Tuesday. And of course, videocast on YouTube. So for Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'm Stone Cold Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
After midnight, people are trying to sleep. Stop! Stop it!
See you later!